Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted Stuart Robson, and we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It is Manchester City, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere, and some very good players.
Well, a classic example of how to intercept. And back underway. 1-0 it is. Onto Moriente. High quality defending. Adon Yashari. Shuker. Dalglish. It has to be! In with a chance! And pure instinct from the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
Cleared away. Shuker. Well, getting very close to the half-time interval. So far, so good for City. Stuart, your thoughts on the chance here? And a goal it is for Manchester City. They are the team on course for victory.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Now a potentially dangerous position for City. Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. Making sure nothing came of it. Davor Shuker. And with that, the move comes to an end. And a goal kick to follow now. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So into the second half, and you can't really put it any other way. A huge gulf in quality between the sides in the first 45. Will we see a response from Real? And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Oh, he's through here. Danger averted. And a good-looking pass. So half an hour remaining. Well, credit to him for the challenge, and a throw-in conceded. Adon Yashari. Dalglish now. City have the ball again. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Carragher. Shuker. Yashari. Jude Bellingham. It is advantage Manchester City here, but a second foul after the first one, and so no advantage there. Free kick. Well, no card, but I think he can consider himself suitably warned. Well, he had it on target, but it was never going to trouble the keeper. Plenty of support here. Oh, could be. Well, the keeper performing brilliantly.
Well, that's just incredible. He reacted so quickly there.
And Manchester City will go to their bench. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. And just 5 minutes remaining. Gunter. And space to cross it. And the problem not completely solved. In it goes! To rubber stamp it once and for all.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power. But just look at the follow through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
And that is that. Full time here and a win for City. Your verdict?
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It is Manchester City up against Bayern Munich.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Can he find the right pass? City get the corner. Well, not cleared away completely. And a goal! 1-0, and what a fast start they've made to this game.
Well, here it is again, and when you clear the ball, you have to get height and distance on it to give your defence time to readjust. They don't do that, it's a poor clearance, and suddenly the ball's in the back of the net.
Well, as Bayern get the ball moving again, how will they react? Zambrotta. This could level it. And a goal! An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Pirlo. Keeping it on the ground, slightly off target, however. Ronald Araujo. And on to Beckham. Andrea Pirlo. Well, he needed to read it to get there, and did. Clearly took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. Beckham. Marwan Fellaini. And with that, the attack fizzles out. David Beckham. Dunk. Figo. And it might be. And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. That is that for the first half here. Well, they get the ball rolling once more. It's advantage Bayern after the first 45, but a long way from being settled. Beckham. Sound piece of defending. Well, he prevented it from going over the line. Davor Schuker. Oh, big chance. He succeeds in clearing it. In with a chance. Great movement. And up for grabs off the keeper. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, here we can see it again. Normally I'm the first to point the finger at a goalkeeper, but I think it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Into the final 20 minutes. Save, but still a chance. Just wanted to get it out of there. Morientes. Bayern throw-in coming up. And Bayern will change personnel now. Figo. Now with Beckham. Dimitar Berbatov. And the ball with Figo. Plenty of support here. Opportunity. And a goal here! Well, it took a definite nick, and nothing the keeper could do about it whatsoever.
Well, there it is. Quite clear it takes a deflection, and that's enough to beat the keeper. Not much he could do there.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Schuker. And on to Rooney. And it's opening up. And still danger here. And so the referee blows for full time, and it's disappointment for Manchester City, a defeat for them. Your assessment of the performance?
Well, Derek, that just wasn't good enough today. A lack of a game plan, too many players below par, and not enough energy all around the pitch. A really worrying performance for me.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It is Manchester City versus Botoshani.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Patient build-up at the moment, making sure nothing came of it. Xavi. And the ball back with City now. Davor Schuker. He can't hold on to it. Fellaini. Well, the keep touched onto the woodwork. Well, smuggled behind for another corner. And he did what he had to do defensively. Davor Schuker. And on to Morientes. And that came off the defender, so it'll be a corner. And over the byline it goes. So a goal kick coming up here. Pirlo. Wayne Rooney. High quality defending. Jonathan David. Just knocked it out of there. Eusebio. David Beckham. Just the challenge that was required. Fernando Morientes. And the whistle is sound for half-time in this game. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Eusebio. Can they trouble the opposition this time? And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Fellaini. Davor Schuker. Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried.
He's given us away. Now, options are plenty. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Davor Schuker. That's what you call defending from the front. And a goal! Just when we wondered if this might finish 0-0. There it is. They're in front.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power. But just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Diaz. Are getting it forward, but they need an equaliser. This could spur the game. A goal! Sheer excitement! Level again here!
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect, but the finish is so easy. He's given far too much time and space. He doesn't even have to jump. Poor defending, you have to say.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Fellaini, and it's positive from Manchester City. Is it in the cards for them to score a late winner? Sound piece of goalkeeping. Chiellini. And there it is, the full-time whistle. Well, they can't be separated, and goals very much part of the equation. Stuart, as always, interested to get your final analysis.
Well, Derek, it was a really good game between two evenly matched teams. Both had their moments, but
Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It is Manchester City against Paris Saint-Germain.
thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Sosa. For Donk. It's with Rivaldo. Rivaldo. Very quick thinking there. Fine work from City to win the ball back. Marcano. Sosa. Paredes. Koke. Gunter. Rooney. Gunter on the ball. Marwan Fellaini. Showing real patience. Can they forge ahead? They could nudge it front. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here it is again, and he's just passed that into the net. That's a very good finish, you have to say.
So PSG restart the game. Can they come up with the right answer? Zanetti. So nearing the break, and City hold the edge. Stuart, how about your critique of what they put into the game so far?
Well, it's been a tight game so far, but they've just had that little bit more quality on the ball, particularly in midfield, where they've just started to take control. They'll be...
Morientes! And now the goal the City fans wanted to see. It's hard to see them throwing this away.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
So the ball rolling again, 2-0 the score. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, the first half struggles for PSG were there for all to see. Can they make a better fist of it this half? Sosa. Schuker. Well, it was close to the target, but close isn't good enough, really. Sosa. Koke with it. Schuker. It is a decent-looking attack here. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Well, it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. Dunk. And tidily played. Danger averted. Rooney. Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried.
City pushing forward with options available. Must be! And a goal! What a magnificent display! It's such a one-sided contest here.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. The game continues then, and it's been all City. Just 10 minutes to go. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Pirlo. And they need to get tighter here. And just wide with the header. For Donk. Paredes. And that is the final whistle. The big headline here, PSG lose.
You're absolutely right, Derek. While the result is poor, the display was even worse. They never got to grips with the opposition. They were second best in every facet of the game. They need to do a lot of improving before the next time.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. It is Manchester City taking on Chelsea.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Morientes. And he read it really well. Fine save. And possibilities here. Not all that convincing defensively. Well, such a high degree of difficulty. not quite in the end.
Well, how good was that? It's such a difficult piece of skill, which he made look so easy. That deserved a goal.
Eusebio. And Pirlo with a high-quality intervention. Oh, stylish ball. What can they do now? And Guti clearing it away. Guti. Ronaldinho. David Beckham. Andriy Shevchenko. Must take the lead here. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Can he put it in? He had the good sense to get rid of it, Rivaldo. Davor Schuker. Günther. And on to Rooney. Now with Schuker. And cleared away. Chiellini. Well, on the final analysis, his timing just wasn't there.
Well, it's always difficult to hit those perfectly, and unfortunately for him, he got that all wrong.
Günther. Rooney. And Manchester City moving the ball with purpose. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Eusebio. Pirlo. A goal to give them a 1-0 lead. An excellent value for that advantage, you've got to say.
Well, here's the replay. It all starts with the delivery into the box, just begging someone to get on the end of it. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
And away they go again. What effect will that goal have on Chelsea? We're going to find out. Schuker. It's a promising City move. Could be. Oh, that's a magnificent volley. What a thumper. And far from simple to put it away, yet dispatched seemingly with ease. If ever there were a reason to get emotional about a goal, you've just been exposed to it.
Well, you won't see a better connection than this. Hit with such power. What a great goal.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Eusebio. Just 20 minutes remaining now. And he has options available. And let's give credit to the defending. Pirlo. Rooney. Well, a long-distance effort and a highly respectable one, Stuart.
Well, he surprised everybody, including me. It's a decent effort, you have to say.
Rivaldo. And it's with Eusebio. Andriy Shevchenko. And the ball with Shevchenko. Well, there's the final whistle, and Manchester City have come out on top in this game. Your verdict?
Well, Derek, it was a comfortable win in the end. Fully deserved their victory because they dominated every aspect of the game. It was a really good result for them here today.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It is Manchester City facing Real Madrid.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Interception to snuff out the danger. Oh, surely! And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead.
Well, just look at this again. It's a great finish. He just caresses the ball beyond the goalkeeper. It's a lovely goal.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Christian Stuani. Morgan Guilavogui. Good tackle. It'll be a throw. Magnus Wolf Eikrem. Martin Ødegaard. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. Fernando Morientes. And he's in. And it's gone in. Just what the doctor ordered. Things looking very bright for them now with this buffer.
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Christian Stuani. Getting forward. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Oh, might be. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
Well, the action underway again. So comfortable for City, it's turning into a trouncing. Morgan Guilavogui. Running with the ball confidently. Real chance. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
So back underway at 3-1. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, without putting too fine a point on it, Real really struggled in the first half. Will we see a response from them in the second? Christian Stuani. Ødegaard. Can he put it away? It's still alive. Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. Real Madrid get the throw in. Magnus Wolf Eikrem. Schuker. Oh, he's through here. Well, a badly timed run, just a fraction offside. Chiellini. On to Rooney. Pirlo. Fellaini. Well, it looked tight angle, denied by the woodwork, Stuart.
Well, he's virtually on the byline there. It nearly squeezed in, though.
He's in behind. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, as you can see, he gets there first, he makes good contact with the ball and finds the back of the net. That's a decent header.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Danger averted. And into the last 15 minutes of action. And the post getting in the way. Well, the pass not finding its target. Fellaini. Oh, could be an opportunity here. A change in the offing for City. Well, no two ways about it, Stuart. City absolutely cruising to victory today.
Well, what can you say about this performance? They've been absolutely brilliant. They've played with such...
Could be! Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
A glut of goals, the final whistle, and not to be for Real Madrid. They have to accept defeat. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
Oh dear, Derek, that was a worrying display. They were completely outplayed in almost every department. The coach has got a lot of work to do before the next game.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It is Manchester City facing Borussia Dortmund.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today.
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect, and it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
Well, back underway here, and a wake-up call for Borussia Dortmund, you would think. Bellingham. And he has options available. And Bellingham, this could level it. Oh, a brilliant... Oh, that's a goal at the wrong end. Well, it's every defender's nightmare. An own goal here.
Well, as you can see, it came off him last, and as a result, it will be an own goal. So unfortunate.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Gunter and Schuker. Rooney. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. And cleared away. We're using the spin. Can they forge ahead? Oh, great challenge, but not out of the woods. Davor Schuker. Now with Morientes. Rooney. Well, he took care of it defensively. Pirlo. Fellaini. Dangerous looking attack. Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Fellaini. Morientes. City move it forward with purpose. Is it going to be? Surely now. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So they get the ball rolling in the second half, and there is work to do for Borussia Dortmund. Danger averted for now. Kike Garcia. Melgarejo. Opportunity, and that's it. A goal for Borussia Dortmund to square things here.
Well, let's see this again. Look at the bend he gets on this. That struck so cleanly. What a good finish.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Gunter. Marwan Fellaini. Gunter on the ball. Wayne Rooney. Now moving the ball impressively here. Chance here. And this time it's in. Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
And the ball is moving again. 3-2. And on to Xavi. Kike Garcia. Now with Xavi. On the ball, Lorenzo Melgarejo. Is it going to be? And just like that, it's gone in. Borussia Dortmund suddenly are level.
Well, it's lovely technique, as you can see. He just wraps his foot around the ball and bends it beyond the keeper. That's a good goal.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. 15 minutes left for play. City moving the ball forwards. What can they do from here? Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
Pirlo making sure nothing untoward happened. Davor Schuker. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping.
Well, you can hear these City fans driving their team forward. Are we going to have it?
And with that, the referee brings this contest to an end. All here in what was a thoroughly compelling game. Stuart, your analysis?
Well, it could have gone either way. I thought both teams were very positive, though, going hammer and tongs from the very start. And I think the draw is probably the fair result.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. It is Manchester City against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Well, nearly shaving the post with that header. Verdonk. Marcano now. Marcano. Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. Fellaini must take the lead here. And it goes! An early opening statement in this match. And look at the celebrations.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
Well, PSG get the ball moving again. How will they respond? Alexis Salamakers. Well, conceding the throw-in. Good challenge. Joao Felix. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. Opportunity here. He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing. Magnificent goal.
Well, as you can see, he gets everything right here. What a skillful volley that is.
Two-nil here, and the ball is moving again. Koke. Salamakers. Rooney. Pirlo. Surely. Full credit. Wonderful stop. And held by the keeper at the second time of asking.
Well, he's just pulled off a great first save there. Now they can all calm down.
Possession lost by PSG. Davor Shukar. So a corner kick it'll be following the deflection. Cleared away comprehensively. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, the first half struggles for PSG were there for all to see. Can they make a better fist of it this half? Rivaldo. It's with Paredes. Joao Felix. Might lead to a chance. It should be! In it goes! To reduce the deficit. Still very much alive and kicking.
Well, here's the replay, and as you can see, this is almost perfect. Lots of curl and enough pace on it. The keeper had no chance.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Günther. Davor Shukar. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Joao Felix. Couldn't quite hang on. And the flag has gone up, just when he looked ready to pounce, perhaps.
Well, he was just too static in the end, which is a shame because that was a dangerous situation.
And he did what he had to do defensively. A danger here as he runs at them, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Schuker. Pirlo. And a simple clearance, a good one.
Well, City, I think, deserve to be in front. They need to see this through, though. But what backing they're getting from these fans. The atmosphere is electric.
And flag raised, offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
Substitution it is for PSG. And we've entered the final 5 minutes. Well, City are almost over the line, but not quite yet. Stuart, interested in your assessment of their performance?
Well, they should have had this wrapped up long ago. Some of their football has been excellent, but they're going to need to be resilient in these final few minutes to get their much-deserved victory.
Half-hearted clearance. Well, there's the final whistle, and Manchester City have come out on top in this game. Your verdict?
Yes, Derek, there wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end.